Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Prescott looks to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. It's Deonte Banks with it. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Woodland, gold, Woodland. Gold, Woodland, gold. Bama. Apple.
Throwing Jones. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Rita.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. In motion, left Shepard.
Detroit Johnson. Great. Cockroach.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Okay, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Elsa, 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 Elsa.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Here we go.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Timberland. Dom Capers. Up and go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this.
South salad, South salad, South salad, South salad. Timberland. Great.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Detroit. Up and go.
Here's Jones throwing on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A gain on the play.
Everybody kill.
Down, Cowboy.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Prescott to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pollard. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Giants 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Apple. Rita.
Back to throw. Jones. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Shepard will go in motion right.
Cover right, Patino. Detroit Johnson. Great, 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 great. Up, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense was ready to roll, ready to get out on the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted. Now they have to stay on the field and play.
Half 18,
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Cockroach. Great, 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 great. Up, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another.
Adriana Lima. Adriana Lima. Other side, other side.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up, go.
Back to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gold Cyclone.
At the Cowboys' 35-yard
Gold
line.
River. Timberland, 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 Timberland. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Up.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Up, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
What do you think?
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They toss it down to Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Prescott on first down. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7.
21, Giants 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino.
Throwing again, Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Great.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
There we go.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
In motion, Slayton.
Slot man moves right.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gold, Lewis, copper. Grape, grape, grape. Cockroach, cockroach.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Half 18.
Now
half 18.
a 2nd and 2.
Other side, other side. Come through.
In motion, Slayton.
Timberland, 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 Timberland. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Lock in the cage.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
South salad, South salad, South salad, South.
Shepard goes in motion.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer.
And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Gano now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Slayton. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 8. In motion, the tight end.
Detroit Johnson.
Throwing, Jones. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Great. Cockroach. Great. Up and go.
Jones on third down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Other side. Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones. And his pass incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. In motion, Slayton.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom, ladybug, 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 ladybug. South salad, south salad, south salad.
On 2nd and 10. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
Gold gutter, gold gutter, gold gutter. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Gold north salad, gold north salad. Gold goldfish, gold goldfish, goldfish.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go, hey. Why shift to crude? Crude, gold, goldfish, goldfish.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Up we go.
Here's Jones on first down. Touchdown, Giants! Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Gano for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Giants 28, Cowboys 21. Graham Gano to kick off 41.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well.
And now here is another interception.
It's Deonte Banks with it. I think you and I were a little surprised back